There's no scientific or technical data that we're aware of that would establish or identify a minimum or a maximum tire service life. What's most important to a tire's service life is how the tire is used, whether or not it's maintained, or how it's stored. Tires are composed of a number of materials, including rubber, and those properties will evolve over time dependent upon its service, storage, and maintenance conditions. But once again, there is no scientific or technical data that establishes or identifies a minimum or maximum tire service life. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has been looking at this issue for many years, but they're not looking to establish a minimum or a maximum service life. They've been looking at whether or not tires need to undergo any further test standards to determine how well they may perform. NHTSA has some recommendations that they urge people to follow, the recommendations provided by auto manufacturers or tire manufacturers that may have a replacement recommendation. We advise consumers to be tire smart, and they need to play their part in maintaining their tires. Tire pressure needs to be checked regularly, tires need to be rotated, they need to make sure their vehicle is properly aligned, they need to inspect the tread, they need to understand and realize how their tires are stored and used over time so that they can get the maximum durability and wear out of their tire.
The real danger is that the problem caused by aged tires can't be detected by the average customer, the everyday driver. Tire aging, well, the real word is called oxidative degradation, which we call as tire aging. Oxygen, as the tire ages, oxygen permeates into the rubber compounds of the tire, compromising the integrity of the structural components of the tire. The rubber hardens or dries out, the tire loses its elasticity, and the tire never regains its original properties. Studies show this internal deterioration or structural degradation in terms of cracks and separations in tires that have never been used before. So again, the average customer is not going to be able to detect, it's not detectable by just the visual inspection, so the average customer or consumer is driving along thinking their tires are fine, but inside the components of the tire are about to fall apart. And what happens is the unsuspecting consumer experiences a tread separation. The car goes out of control. Sometimes it rolls over, leads to a catastrophic accident, sometimes a fatality. And that's what happened in this case. The young man thought he was on brand new tires, but those tires, well, they looked brand new and had all their tread. They were 12 years old.